Meteorologist Matthew East here. This is the May the 6th edition of the Carolina Weather Video here, and pretty warm couple of days coming up, but some weather changes set to unfold over the upcoming Mother's Day weekend. I'll get into that, plus discuss any rain chances with you here as we go through this edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Let me start you off with a live look at the time I'm cutting this video, and that was about 5:25 this morning. That's a look from the Avalon Pier web camera there. That is the Avalon Pier there in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, on the Outer Banks. And the sunrise approaching. You notice that brightening eastern horizon. Water temperature, cool 55 degrees there at the Avalon Pier. But that's a nice shot this morning. Things pretty quiet over the eastern part of the country this morning. A little bit of fog again in the eastern parts of the Carolinas. There's been some dense fog advisories around Wilmington, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, and down towards Savannah. But in terms of precipitation-related watches or warnings, still winter weather advisories and some winter storm warnings up in the northern Rockies, and that's with an area of low pressure that is slowly moving eastward. This is the radar imagery. And we do have some shower activity here through parts of the New England states, but it gets very spotty down in the Ohio Valley. That is along a cold front, the first of two that'll move through our area during the next few days. You can see the satellite imagery here, and it's really easy to pick out that first cold front on the satellite imagery. There it is, right about there. Let's see, I'm going to draw that a little better. It's right about in that region. And then another cold front back in here. And there's a lot of cooler air bottled up in the northern part of the Plain States. That'll eventually get here over the weekend, but a couple very warm days between now and then. There's the 5-day QPF outlook, or the precipitation outlook, from the Hydrometeorological Prediction Center. And notice pretty much nothing through the western Carolinas down into North Georgia and parts of eastern Alabama. And it looks like both of the next cold fronts, the moisture will be very limited as it gets into our area. Here's today. This is this afternoon's precip off of the GFS, and simply not much around the Carolinas. Now, with that said, I do think late this afternoon and early this evening, there will probably be a handful of isolated showers or storms around the region. I just think they'll be very few and far between. Probably the chance of rain in any one spot across the Piedmont is less than 1 in 10. But it will be quite warm. Highs today upper 80s to around 90. The severe weather threat today is most significant in the northeastern parts of Kansas, southeastern Nebraska, and northern Missouri. Let's go to Friday. Very warm, highs around 90. Most locations. Could even be some highs up into the lower 90s in some spots tomorrow afternoon. And the next front approaching from the west. And up in the northern part of that cold frontal area, that's where there's the most significant severe weather risk tomorrow. Parts of the Ohio Valley and the eastern Great Lakes region. That front moves through our area Saturday. And again, just like we'll see with the front late today, probably a few showers or storms along the front, but they'll be very few and far between. And what we'll see Saturday, highs still in the 80s Saturday, but we're talking low to mid-80s, and it's going to be a pretty breezy day. The northwest winds will really begin to siphon that cooler, drier air in here. And by Mother's Day on Sunday, we're talking highs in the upper 60s in most spots. And a lot of sunshine, lows in the 40s, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday morning. This is Monday's precip, and what will happen is we'll see a warm front begin to get a little bit more energized off to our south Monday. Highs upper 60s to lower 70s on Monday. And then on Tuesday, that warm front moves through. I doubt we see any significant precip, but we'll begin to trend back toward warmer and muggier weather again. Here we are on Wednesday. Highs back up into the 80s on Wednesday. And it'll be pretty humid again as we do get back into the middle part of next work week. So that's how things will shape up for us. Very warm the next couple of days, then turning significantly cooler as we get into this Mother's Day weekend. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Thursday, and God bless.